So in Barcelona this week, it's a Champions League away day. Can Dynamo get their first points, first goals of the Champions League season against the Barca in crisis? And what has Barcelona got to offer? We'll find out.
Готовий до бою, грай зі мною, я граю з тобою. Поразок не буде, лише перемога, бо з нами є сила футбольного бога. З тобою Динамо, йду до кінця. З тобою Динамо, моє все життя. Ціла епоха, ціле сторіччя. Динамо, назавжди вічно.
Hello from Barcelona. We're here for a slightly different on tour video this week. It's Champions League special. Dynamo Kyiv are in town. They're going to be playing Barcelona, and we're here at the Oxford Street of Barcelona. Essentially just a long street of shops, pedestrian area, nice stuff. Also the place where there was that terrorist attack where a guy drove a lorry down here a few years ago. But yeah, Barcelona's lovely weather for October. A lot warmer than Kyiv was last week when we were there. We were back in London as well. Pretty overcast and damp. Nice few days expected, hopefully here. A nice bit of weather. Sadly, we haven't got accreditation for the match, which is annoying, but not down to our control, sadly. Anyway, let's see what Barcelona has got to offer. Just walking down La Rambla, and obviously, unmistakably, you've got the old Barca shop. There he is, Ronald Koeman. Pretty amazing in here. This home kit that they're not even going to be wearing in the Champions League tomorrow. Getting a lot of hate. What are your thoughts on it? Thumbs up, thumbs down. But this is the beauty that they probably will be wearing. Oh, look at that. Classic, but looking decent. Pretty impressed in here. Pretty nice. Nike do the best kits at the moment, other than Umbro. Some other poor stuff I've seen around, Adidas, not as good as they used to be. Man-like, still around. So in case you didn't know, Barcelona's the capital, Catalunya, which is a autonomous community in northeastern Spain, and Barcelona obviously is the main hub, one of like the biggest metropolitan areas in Europe, with about 4.5 million people in the surrounding areas around. Massive metro, really loads of lines and that kind of thing, but it's not that far to like walk to different places and all the hotspots anyway. So you know me, I like to keep things traditional, and we need to start off this trip with a bit of a litmus test. So where else than the old Macca's? Bloody hell, Sprint almost killed me. We've just been in. I'll show you in a minute. I wanted to go in there, but it's just so rammed. We're going to have to find a stall and film it inconveniently outside. Worst spots to have a bit of lunch. Plaza Catalunya, main square here in the old Barcelona. And down there, La Rambla. Up here and over there somewhere, good old million years church that's never going to be finished. So like I said, as we're sitting out here, we're going to have to do this a bit makeshift. Here is the Grande McStream cheesy doble. This is delicious, by the way. So much better than that kimchi burger in good old Finland. Oh, the sauce Tastes like Greg's pizza sauce. Just imagine that. I don't know about, I think doble means double. Nothing double about this, but delicious nonetheless. $5.95 worth though, just for a burger? Probably not. Next up we've got some shaker fries here with some cheese seasoning. Nice cheesy, alright. Fucking hell, being attacked by flies. Not the one. Better than mosquitoes though. I hope. I mean, just like a cheese seasoning. We've got to get any sauces, but this is the only trip we're making to McDonald's on this trip, so tough. And to wash it all down, we've got a beer. Bit small, mind, but it's a Mahal. Salute. Better than Sagrada's, which out in Portugal, they do beer in their McDonald's. That's just a bit too sweet. That's sort of perfect, in my opinion. And then right here, as we were discussing, you've got a monument to good old Francesc Masia, who was a former president of Catalonia. And he's the one that restored / created their autonomous government of Catalonia and sort of the republic of it. Still to this day, there's been some controversy in recent years where, you know, Catalonia's tried to go independent, secede, separatism. The guy who recently did it got arrested, I'm pretty sure. It might have been up to 5 years ago, but still. And then here's the famous pigeons. It's like Trafalgar Square. Well, probably a better comparison might be Washington Square Garden, just without the little whoa. Good morning. Look at that Catalonia flag up on the old castle thing. And yeah, it's match day. Dynamo are in town, being non-bipartisan on the basis that, you know, we've got to back the coefficients. And it's early morning out here in Barcelona. Everything gets underway, open here very late. I mean around 10 o'clock. So most shops are still closed, a few cafes are open. People getting to their daily work. We're off to meet a few friends before we see a few of the sights. If anything, this morning it's kind of like perfect t-shirt weather. Slight little breeze, but it just feels perfect. And then behind me here, that thing that I thought was a castle is actually Basilica Maria della P. Look at it. Notre Dame, but on a minimum. And you've got beautiful buildings like this. And everywhere you see the old Catalonia flag. And then you've got these tight little alleyways going on everywhere. Well, this is essentially a Barcelona street because they're all in like blocks. All these buildings are like built into squares, and then they've got a square in the middle, people living in them, that kind of thing. Very nice, but lots of building work going on everywhere. Good morning. So here we are, just on the old Med front. Got the river terminal for like the Valeriac ferry to get yourself over to Mallorca, where I was the other day. Had a flight stopover overnight. Was really tired yesterday. Complete for saving a few quid, probably not worth it, because at the end of the day I was just shattered and didn't even end up doing much other than going to a bar watching Shakhtar and then hit the old sack. So if we have a look here, you got some cool monument going on. You got the old hill with the castle. There's a cemetery up there as well. And then up here, got the old La Ramba, is going straight down there. Just going to see if the old Dynamo is going to be doing a little walk or anything like that. If not, going to head over to some more sites, because there's an under-19s game going on later on, and they're playing pretty well recently. They beat Bayern about 4-0 last time out, so who knows, they might be on a bit of a streak. Let's see if they can continue that. So you got the old Christopher Columbus statue. Came back here after he founded or discovered, to say, the New World. And then you got the old Dynamo players going for their morning walk. All the boys. Lots of sun, so you can't even see anything. So we've just seen the players. A bit cold as usual, couldn't care less. Now we're going to go see a bit of sights just before we go and see the under-19s, who have been playing pretty well recently. Now we've come to one of the sort of creepiest, most weirdo bars that they've got here. And then you've got this bar, which is like an underground dungeon kind of vibe. It's pitch black in here, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. I can almost hardly see anything. Whoa. It's like a little gremlin hut. Bloody hell. Pretty interesting, really. It's meant to be like a fairy sort of kingdom kind of thing. Weird clocks. So of course it's time to try some traditional Barcelona Spanish cuisine. Empinadas, basically a pasty. And then you've got some jambon iberico in a little stick of bread. To wash it all down, vermut, which is kind of like a fortified wine. Yeah, it's 11:30 in the morning, but it's for a taste test, isn't it? It tastes like a bit like mulled wine, but like a cold one. Very nice. You can't complain. So here we go. Been warmed up. That's pasty as you're going to get. Decent though. Some mincemeat, a bit of spice, a pasty. Try this. Nutty, very nutty ham. Tasty though. And this is just like snacks. Maybe a bit of a breakfast, but not too bad. And alcohol. Obviously they've got some normal Schweppes limon. The non-alcoholic beverage tastes quite nice. It's like lightning, like we're in a fantasy world. Whoa! I mean, I like the optics in here, very decent. Overall, definitely come here. El Bosque de las Fades. Probably not pronounced that right at all, but still pretty decent, cool little place. Then right here you got the old San Josep La Bulgaria, the coat of arms of Barcelona right there. Mercat, market. Got the famous markets, like all the cool vegetables, sweets. Look at this. Colours galore. Fruits. Vegetables. Look at this. Looks class in here. Oysters, fish, which obviously Barcelona is quite famous for, because it's right on the Med. Got some of that Iberico ham that we had earlier. Got to be a proper specialist to cut that shit. Really difficult. And it like melts really easily. Everyone loves a bit of Vermut or Estrella beer. Someone's washing in these sort of traditional alleyways. There's always some sort of wetness, whether it's piss or water, no one knows, but just got to carry on walking through them. Match day and still plenty of tickets in the home end left to buy. That they're even selling them outside the Barca shop here in La Rambas. Here's the old Barcelona metro, pretty clean. And here we are at the old Sagrada Familia Basilica. This church began groundbreaking in 1880s, and it's still not finished. It's not going to be finished until 2026. Can't even get any nice photos because there's literally just building work going on everywhere. 1 million people to get in, and it costs like 35 quid for a tour. What's his name? Pope Benedict consecrated it back in 2010, but it's still, you know, carrying on forever. There's a nice little garden park sort of vibes going on here. Palm trees, that little lake. And why is it when you ask someone for a photo, they can't just take a normal one for you? They've always got to cut off the steeples or something like that. God almighty, just very frustrating, especially when you're traveling on your own. As you can see, the crowds just never stop. Obviously, architect Antonio Gaudi, famous Spanish Catalonian, who's got loads of stuff around here, in Barcelona in particular. Close enough. So we're about to go to Parc Güell, which is a park that's got a few more Gaudi type things. And here is an actual escalator just in the middle of the street, the famous Barca style escalators. Just look at me. It's in the middle of the road. And then if we pan this way, this one doesn't even work.
2 hours later.
Bloody hell, it's never ending. I think you need these escalators, to be honest. Quite ingenious. But we are quite high up. Parc Güell and Le Trecrete or something like that. So actually, here's some fun facts about Barna, which is what the locals call Barcelona. So Barça with the little C squiggle is what the club's called. Barna is what the locals call abbreviation of Barcelona. And Barça, just normal C, means boat. And there's like memes and stuff going around where the locals taking the piss out of people for saying Barça is the abbreviation of the city. So it turns out that we've been saying it completely wrong, and now I've got to have to say Barna forever. Shout out Rick for letting us know about that. Very helpful. Everywhere I turn, it's just poor colouring. But as you can see, we came all the way down from the bottom there. We're going all the way up to the top. And obviously just popped into a shop. I definitely got ripped off at this bodega. Charged me like €2.50 for a bloody Powerade. Oh, but I'm thirsty and can't complain too much. And it's blood orange flavour, so come on. Oh. Blood orange, one of my favourite flavours of like drinks in general. Not that you can see that, but that is top stuff. Absolute nightmare. So Parc Güell, you have to book, and it's only from 4:30, and we've got stuff to do today that we can't go up there and see the cool seats and all that shit. Gutting. Anyway, here's more or less the view you'd have got from up there. Some dark clouds, a slight spitting of rain starting, which isn't very cool. But yeah, as you can see in the distance down there, got the Sagrada Familia. So we adjust that. Nice little church coming through. And then the old beachfront where we are down in the morning. That's that really. So here it is, the old Estadio Johan Cruyff, named after obviously the famous inventor of total football. Welcome to La Masia, one of the most famous academies in world football, where Messi made his name. Fabregas, Piqué, Xavi, Iniesta, all the big boys. And now we're going to see our very own Dynamo Kyiv under 19s, who've already won their first 2 games against Benfica and Bayern Munich 4-0. Can they get another win? Let's see. Might be Fanta Lemon, at €3.90. Almost putting bloody Wembley to shame. 0-0 full time. Still unbeaten. What can you say? So that's it from the Stadi Johan Cruyff. 0-0. Dynamo hit the post twice. Now we're going to head over to the Camp Nou, and it's match day, guys. It's going to be interesting. And there it is in all its glory, La Masia, where Messi made his name, Xavi, Iniesta, Ansu Fati. Who's the next guy going to be? We've just seen some under-19s. I'm not going to lie, wasn't too clued up on who was playing for Barca's side, but hopefully the Dynamo under-19s, someone makes it big from them. And there's certainly a few stars in that one. I thought we wouldn't actually make this in the end, but thank God we did. We're here in the main terrace plaza of Parc Güell. Obviously, good old. So here we are, the main plaza terrace of Parc Güell. Gaudi's sea serpent, which actually wasn't even designed by Gaudi, it was designed by his collaborator, Güell, or Güell. I don't know how to pronounce it in the old Catalonian. But then this sea serpent has got lots of bits of Catalonian nationalism, religious, mysticism. I don't know what any of that really means, but you can see stuff like that, and then obviously views for days.
Yes, please.
Then you get stuff like this. Just reminds me a bit of the old Holland Park. Beautiful. Lovely bit of culture. But I mean, we don't really have much time here. And if you ever come, don't forget you can book your tickets online, and it's like a time slot. And if you come when you just want to come, there won't be any time for you to get in. So do it in advance. Don't make the same mistake. And then here are those churches close up. Very nice. Got the sea serpent, dragon, famous sort of fountains, chameleon. But you've got to like pay extra or something to go up there, which no one's got time or money to do at the moment. Onwards. If I was here for a bit longer, probably would have done a bit more relaxed, but you know, away days and all that, 2 days and in and out. Some things you've got to do, you've got to do. Walking around the whole perimeter of the stadium, I still can't find the gate that you're meant to be coming in. Completely not easy to find. Absolutely ridiculous. We're being escorted by, I don't know, just in case someone attacks us or some sort of rubbish. You know how it is. Look at this little column. It's so stupid. Up in the heavens today, 5th tier, so these steps are probably going to take us forever. Away end, Tutto Barcelona, which I'm pretty sure means F you.
2 hours later.
Here we go, let's see what the old legendary Camp Nou is all about. Here's the old Dynamo end, behind our glass. Mad. There we go. In case you're scared of heights.
Буде Україна вільна, буде ненька самостійна. Москалів на ножі, на ножі. За Україну всі готові. Буде Україна вільна, буде ненька самостійна. Москалів на ножі, на ножі. Кія, 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 Кія. Серця, кров і любов, все тобі віддати боротьбі за Україну, за її волю, за честь і славу, за народ, за Україну, за її волю, за честь і славу, за народ.
For fuck's sake. Dynamo 1-0, that's been coming. 36th minute. Don't even know who scored it. Number 5, Gerard Piqué. Wow. Now the crowd has livened up. Really poor fans from the old Barcelona. So, at the top of the bloody stadium here, half time. 1-0 down, Dynamo. Not been showing much of anything, just passing it back to Bushjan, him throwing away some weird passes, almost costing goals, and then Piqué scores out of nowhere from his point of view, but that goal's been coming. I don't know, I can't really see any way of Dynamo getting back in.
I per últim, sortiran els aficionats amb localitats a les boques 400 i 500.
That's that. 3 minutes added time. Crap. What can we say? That wasn't good. You're nicked, mate. Before, after. Fuck you. So, we're just here on La Rambla, the main street here in Barcelona. And honestly, you know how I love a good place to find random Ukrainian related things. La Rambla. You've got yourself a Ukrainian Greek Catholic church. Right here, number 9, La Rambla. Are you joking? Absolutely amazing. So last night ended with a few beers and the likes, and I didn't really fully end the video. I'm currently in the airport on our way back to London, and I thought, why not add a bonus after that dross that everyone watched in Dynamo Kyiv against Barcelona. 1-0, but still nothing great. Sadly, the forwards aren't playing too well. Also, just in general, stringing attacks together just was quite poor. Shaparenko, of course, star man as per usual for Dynamo. How long can he stay in a squad where he's the only player who's got any capabilities? Anyway, that's probably being a bit too harsh, but still, this week's not been good for Ukrainian football. But Barcelona has been fun, and I look forward to coming back here one day to see more of it with more time. However, before we end, in time for some taste tests. I've always wanted to try these. They're always on in like American videos where people are eating spicy food and all that kind of thing. Here we go. So good. So good. First of all, corn snacks, so much better than potato chips. Second, a nice bit of kick, a bit of lime in there. And it's just perfect. I can't even compare it. It's like chili heat wave, but 10 times better. Chili heat wave Doritos, by the way. That's up there. So desperate to have these that I actually paid €3.80 for them in the shop in the airport. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, put a comment. It's been more of a brief one this time. I didn't have too much time here, but on to the next one, eh? Cheers.